Oops.
Is that right?
Yeah, that was where we're going in this one. Okay. All right. So as a matter of fact, what you can do, so we're actually using this as a brace, right? So yeah. Go set up a table. Get the shit out of the way, guys. Geez, right here. Look like this. Trip hazard, man. We got that. No, all we need to do, man. What's wrong with you? What? Sorry. All we need is a wheel. We could buy small wheels and theoretically. Yes. Yeah. Well, you gotta give him one of those shirts. The blue ones, yeah. Okay, we got it. Yep. What did you need today? Huh? You want me to set up a table? Oh, snap. What the hell? Hey, you okay? Oh, you okay? Okay. Are you okay? Oh, set up a table. He wants us to do that. Well, this is going to be a base for the central air unit. Yep.
There's nothing really scheduled right now.
So they put them,
So
just
we'll-
put them in my location and that's it, that way.
Yeah.
That way they're not in the way. Yeah, I just don't like leave them like that, 'cause if they hit the concrete or something. I just don't want to.
Try to keep the metal inside the wood. Because you might have to do, we'll see how it's sticking a little fast. You want me to just put up? Right there. That's good. Well, we're gonna do this station, and another time we'll do the one, we gotta do one for the water cool unit. Well. Okay, so, take a look over here. I don't know. I just think you go to sleep. All right, so. That's good. All right, so unit. Was this right here. What? So that was supposed to be connected right there. Now, the issue we got to figure out here is, can we braise that up, or do we need to? Well, I mean, we're gonna replace the four-way valve anyway, because the whole point of this is for us to practice different scenarios. But you can see, huh?
Oh, this thing right here?
So see that little piece right there, we gotta see. So our challenge is gonna be, can we braise that tiny little thing right there, right? So you say you got it to 12. What I want you to do, I want you to get a drill gun with a tiny little bit. Because what we can't do, hold that. We can't just put that on there and try and drill that, right? And try and braise that, right? So what we have to do is actually make that hole bigger and then put the whole piece inside of there and then try to braise it. So that's our challenge right now. Okay, so we got to get a tiny little bit, drill really slowly, try to make that hole bigger so that this whole thing can fit inside of there, and then we can stick it inside of there.
Let me get an angle drill. We have an angle drill.
We do.
Let's finish.
Isn't this a really? So I don't see three.
Say again?
I don't see three valves. Three. She's a four-way.
It's a four-way valve.
Right here, this big thing is the
1, 2, 3. And this itself. That's what you say.
You're gonna.
Say again?
So it's a four-way.
Four-way valve.
So 1, 2, 3 y este 4. Something like that.
I'll bring you a new one so you can look at it.
Okay.
Isn't that why we think of my question?
Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna put on top of that like that. See, you guys, you can't finish today, just move it around. I got it, puppy. I don't want you doing that. I don't want you doing this. I got it. We know what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a different. We have an idea what we're gonna use.
What's going on?
We're gonna make a little hole here, and then we're gonna put this.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Right in that. We'll make a little hole.
Go see.
Mm.
Go see.
Something connected go into it, or that's just attached to it? Attached to it. Gonna break. Yeah, but if you break it, all you gotta do is put it right back in. Okay.
You got a plan?
Now we're waiting for the bits. G, you wanna use this, G? No,
But I'll bring your bed now, okay?
They sell us all the way out.
If you could. So these are R20. Whoa, it doesn't even have like a regular, there's our condenser, there's our liquid line right here. So the type of metering device is basically a pitot tube. So it's just a small orifice inside of here. This is actually flared. So let's say if we wanted to get in here and braze and we didn't want to damage this up, then we could actually unflare this. So let's get some wrenches. So we see the box wrenches that we have over there. We can actually unflare this, pull this back, get a little room inside of here to work. But eventually we are going to replace this whole four-way valve. We should be able to unsweat it.
Bridge them out.
Oh, man. But our objective is to get this unit working. Now, the compressor could be burned out, but we don't know. So we got to do one thing at a time. So within the next couple of weeks, we should be able to get this unit operational. Once we get it operational, then we can do the changeover from R22 to M199, 407C. But the whole point is to give ourselves challenges to keep figuring out ways to fix units that are broken down. So we're starting with this today. Then we got the furnace over there. So we're getting the heating. We got the water cooled unit. So we're actually in discussions right now with the building. They got nothing but water cooled units. So we could be working on hundreds of water cooled units. So we gotta figure all this stuff out. Yes, sir. Did you find those box wrenches?
Yeah, I gave it.
No, but so hold on a second.
But what would you want to take those? So
Huh?
what you want to, let me tell me what you want to take off.
You want to put the box wrenches are where we want to take off the flares. So this is a flare right
I
there.
got you.
So we just did a class last night, so things are all over the place. So
They're right here. There you go.
So the good thing about the box wrench is, sorry. So I should just be able to slide it down over the top, provide the right size. Hey, what's up, man? I'm good, bro. I'm good. I love it. Now's a good time. Sweet. Got it. I know the feelings. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Oh, dude, wait until you see our new system, man. We got like roof tests and all types of crazy, man. Really, our new system is very. Yes, so with this one here, because this one is not moving. So that one here, lock it on there, and then come over the top with that one. Yes, sir. Ivan. So this one, you can slide over the top. Over there. There you go, like that. And then the other one, you hold that one from the side. Hold it. And you gotta. But the good thing about this unit, unlike a lot of older units, we have the cover plate that has all the schematics. So it's great people.
No.
So you gotta go straight down.
Right there.
Yeah. So flip it up, flip the wrench upside down. Yeah. No, that's it. Like that. And you have to line it up with the corners.
Oh, to get even to match. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's, like I said, it's not a lot
Tricky,
of room to
yeah.
play.
But you guys, okay.
And if that doesn't work, then you get another wrench. Another adjustment. There you go. So try the other adjustable. That's not working for you.
I think I had it just here, right? Okay. Break it up. Use the small one on top, and this one to hold it from the bottom from this side. So this one on top and this one from the bottom. Okay.
On top of the red building, so that's right next to Grand Central. I should have taken all of the eight, the HVAC stuff, all the top, it's all the roof. Big noise. Got it?
Yeah. No,
Got it?
no,
Okay, we're right.
you got it? No.
Oh. Like this, and you tell you, man, sometimes you gotta work into very, very defined spaces. Like, see how it's bringing it towards each other?
Want a smaller one then? Or
No, you
Yeah. It's like, lo contentamos, primo.
a ver if we heat it up. If we heat it up a little, to keep it loosening it up.
So it's not that that's not good. So remember, we're concerned about that right there,
I understand.
right? But
Oh,
you,
I'm
but
suggesting
when,
that-
when you start putting flame, like you can burn out all this
I
stuff.
understand.
So,
So I'm saying that if we heat up this area,
no, that's just.
so we could loosen up a little.
Not going?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Because eventually, we're going to have to replace this. What I'm looking at right now, is it possible for us just to fix this hole right there? Raise that real quick, see if we can put pressure in there. If not, then we have to remove that doorway.
They have the drum.
So we're gonna drill this here.
Yes, so you see that drill? Now you gotta go very slowly because you don't wanna push a bunch of material in there. That'll get, like, this is the accumulator, this is the suction line. Boom, right into there, right into the compressor. So you wanna go very, very big enough so that you can get the reamer and then pull all that material out. But you don't want it to drop down in there.
How about that thing that we had? Tap on it. I need to enter it.
I'm gonna use the
How
drill.
about that?
Oh, it's not big enough to go around that line.
Go all the way in. So you don't have enough room over here.
All right.
Have to break the bed.
But they break the, what?
No.
No, that bit is very easy to break, so you gotta go straight. Not an angle, you gotta go straight and start slow.
Go from this side, like this.
Very good. You got it, you got it.
Maybe I should exit it out. Maybe I should come out. Right?
Go ahead. Yeah.
It's not going no more. How about-
You got the reverse? You know what it is?
Yeah.
You got it. Nice and slow, always slow. Go see if it fits. Go see if the little pipe fits before you continue.
So if they went to sleep, so we gotta unlock it. Oh, I got it, sorry. We should be able to take the, keep it on sleep. So see when he's doing that. Let's see if it's on level.
I thought that was there, you could any level it, level yourself out.
Go. Like for master.
Like this, right?
Level it properly.
We
So we're gonna need. Good as well. So we just want to try to keep the putty, and we had the spray. So we're gonna try to use all of these and try and see if we can get a little flame in here.
Or you want more?
Danny, you're supposed to go this. See if that meets your this right here.
Go do.
Gotta think about this.
Okay, this one I gotta put it. Okay. You can disconnect it. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. It went in. Wait, 4, 3, that's it. Done.
That's the heat spray. We also have the putty. All right, this is your terminal box for your motor. So this actually comes out. Here's a screwdriver. Oh, thank you. Flathead. Right here. So anything. Well, this keeps the heat from traveling down line. So we're gonna spray this on all this metal because we don't want the heat to travel down here. So we can spray this on the different lines in different areas to keep the heat from traveling.
Oh, you're gonna remove that?
And for the torch, we're gonna use the smallest tip possible.
What happened to the? Let me go outside the light.
Remember we had we got a smaller sword. Right.
I mean, the whole cover, for the screwdriver, the whole. I put it on top.
The red one in there. That has all the screwdrivers.
I need longer.
Yeah. Try to get it right inside of there. All you're trying to do is pop it back, put it in the torch here. Yep. Oh. Wow. Sometimes the new ones, they'll have a cap that has everything on there. So you know how it has to go back. This system is so old, the colors on the wire are like faded, so you can't even see what's black and red and yellow.
So how we gonna label them now? Or we're just gonna look at the sequence?
I mean, it's a bit tricky when the colors are faded.
You
So
wanna
I would
put
probably
that
get a little piece of tape, put a little piece of tape on each wire. And so this is all red, but it's so faded, you know? Now, if you look.
Oh, I didn't see the other one. Top is yellow. One. Number one is yellow. Number one is yellow. Number one is yellow. Number one is yellow.
You wanna label that?
I know it. One is yellow,
Watch the player like.
one is yellow, two is black, and three is red. I got it.
Repeat gloves. There's one right there.
That one, I don't think it's right, no. Well, we gotta go, no, right? We're not gonna go.
So another thing we can actually do.
You wanna weather with that spray?
Yes.
That one, yeah.
Because the main thing I'm concerned about here is this.
Yeah.
That's actually the solenoid for the four-way valve. The four-way valve has a slider on the inside of it. When the solenoid is activated, the slider is on this side. So in heating mode, then I want to suck from the outdoor coil. Therefore, I want the slider to be over here so that the compressor is sucking from the outdoor coil. If I'm in cooling mode, I want the slider to be over here so that it's sucking from the suction line coming from the evaporator.
So it's
So
reverse.
in suction, it's over here.
Right.
When it's in heating, it's over here.
Got it.
So that's actually the solenoid motor. So there's actually power that is going there.
Right.
Did we disconnect that? Yes. So the power will be going there. It's probably 24 volts, control voltage. Let's see. For this unit, it's either 208 or 24. You know what? Let's take that out. Let's take that out just to be safe. So you take that cap off, and then there's a pin inside of there. You're gonna need a wrench.
Okay. So different.
Your flathead screw on the top.
Phillips.
Phillips.
Yeah. You don't have a open end?
There's the open end.
Huh? The open ends. What?
Then what? Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Is this one? That's the one, right?
So this is a electromagnet. So it's a solenoid. Solenoid. So when you put current inside of here, it turns this into a magnet. And there's a pin to the right, which slides the thing on that side. So now we only have metal over here. So, I would just put the spray. Now with the spray, the thing is this: if you put the spray on the area you're about to braise, it's not gonna heat up. Yeah. So you want to put the spray away from where you're braising. So I would put the spray on these components. I don't want those to heat up too much. A little bit on the sides here because I don't want those sides to heat too much. And then
Okay. Like a gel.
so what it is, it's kind of like a gel that has a high moisture content. So when the heat hits it, it actually evaporates the gel instead of, it's kind of like having water inside of the pipe. So it's that section. Okay. Now, there you go. We'll take a first shot. Glove and goggles. Yeah, old school. But that.
Nice, I like that thing. Well, slow down to that, yeah. It just takes a little time to figure it out. Remember repeating? Yeah. Breathing nitrogen.
We have to cap the lines in order to do it. So what we'll do, we'll finish setting. So what's gonna happen is, we're gonna have the outdoor unit on one side, we're gonna have the in unit on the other side. The only question is, be in there. So you know what? We So over here, on there, we got our suction line and our liquid line, right?
Yep.
What we're gonna do, because we have our swage kit. That's a 3, I believe it's either 5/8 or 3/4, right? And then, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna swage a piece to go on there and we're gonna crimp it. So we're gonna crimp both sides of that and then we're gonna do a pressure test. So listen,
You wanna
so guys,
see if I
so what we're gonna, we don't want it cap. If we well, no. If we put it, guys, we don't have a lot of meat here. So we have to extend this anyway to our indoor line. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna connect an extension and we're gonna crimp on the end of that extension. So we're gonna braise an extension and crimp, braise an extension and crimp, and then we can do our pressure test on it. Okay, so
we need pipe for that.
yes, so that should be 3/8. This is either 5/8 or 3/4. We have the swage tool, you know what the swage tool is, right? So don't hold the camera.
No, I didn't want it to me.
Got it. All right. So if it does that, it's right here. So it's sleeping, just put it off on you. And then go back. The main thing you gotta learn. Okay, so when I say we're doing this, we're doing that. So Geraldo will know where everything is at, but we gotta know what to grab, and then we can practice using them with what we're doing. So what are you doing with that line?
You extend it and
You're
you
gonna. Okay, all right. You use that and you see what side that is. So this is 5/8. That accustomed to all the terminology and how we use the terminology in the field. So what line is 3/8? What line is that? That's our liquid line,
yeah.
and then the other one is our
Suction.
suction line. There you go. But literally, you look at this unit, they got units as big as buildings, and it's all the same. Yeah, know your fundamentals, know your terminology.
You need a half to go over that?
So we have 3/4.
Right here.
No, that's not 3/4. That's half.
Oh, good.
That's half. Guys, you gotta get accustomed to how your lines look. This might be. Yeah, so guys, look, right here. What did I say? 3/8. No. 3/8. No. 3/8 times 3/4. So 3/8 is the insulation. The line is 3/4. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Oh, we have,
If you got a shorty, you find a shorty.
yeah, let me get it sorted.
So whatever we use, we gotta find a pipe cutter. We need, some channel locks so we can crimp the edge. You gotta braise the crimped edge. You gotta sway the side that's going over the pipe. Whoa. Wow.
Where? Oh. Yeah, what did you say? No. Huh? Recorder. We use this.
I thought I gave you earlier.
So we just we want to as straight a piece as possible.
Right.
So you can see like once it starts to get curved, it's very hard.
To take a measurement.
I got it. It says,
So just press the sleep button where it says sleep. Now hold the handle. Yeah, hold the handle.
hold the handle.
Yep. So where it says sleep.
What does it say, sleep?
So, and that's sleep. I was unlocking. Ooh, boy. Oh, this thing is not in good shape. Man. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got for that. You got it.
interesting. All right. Wow. Oh, boy. Balance on. Yes, sir.
We're just gonna straighten it out.
No,
No.
you can't just straighten out. No, you can't straighten out right there.
No, I'm saying.
Huh?
It's printed.
Yeah, but look at this here.
No, we got.
Doesn't matter, we put it in printed.
Okay, no, that's, guys. It's fine that it's like that. You guys gotta learn to do that. Okay, so you guys need to switch. So, no, it's like, oh, it doesn't work like that. Really, you get dirty. So, come here, take that. Sorry.
Okay, no,
So look here, right?
Eyeball.
Right here.
More than 6 inches, so we got a little more. Piece. Now be very careful, guys, when you're cutting your pipe. A lot of people they start and they crush the pipe. If you crush the pipe, the swage tool is not going to fit inside. That's what you guys were going through last night trying to jam the thing in. No. So you got to be very gentle. You get a groove and you tighten, twist, tighten, twist.
I've done that before, especially in the small parts, forget about it.
I don't think there's a model number of 4-way valve, so I gotta match up that exact 4-way valve to get a replacement.
I mean, the label on it?
So yeah, I could probably go. This is the head plate looked like yesterday. Oh, shoot. So you're not learning anything for that. So, whoa, no. No, put the pipe in there. So you put this on work. It's not going to do anything until you put it on work. Then, yes, then you can expand. And when take a channel lock, you're gonna print that.
Okay.
So I want everybody to do that same thing. So let's get one for the 3/8 inch line, one for the 3/4 inch line.
Okay.
Well, we got 12.
Oh. You got the pressure?
move the disconnect box into, and then screw that bracket down.
The
into the
brackets we have there, oh my.
I think they told me.
No.
The disconnect box is going to sit on top of here.
Yeah.
Well, you need enough, well,
No, we're,
you
the
know
L
what?
bracket, we put a small L. And that's gonna keep it on both ends, and it's gonna keep it from moving.
I'm not getting. Oh, that is super duper hot.
Right, when the refrigerator goes down, it's spark. But the compressor has something for the refrigerator that protects it. Am I right? Like when the refrigerator goes out. Like
Smart.
engine, that's the yeah. It's just not motor. This is a motor with no fuel.
No fuel. The only fuel is there.
So guys,
The oil keeps the lubricant.
so in the video, I say sometimes that the compressor, a reciprocating compressor is kind of like a car motor. So the car motor you got to start. But in
And then, thank you.
inside of these systems, you're not gonna have the sparks, but a compressor is kind of like a car engine. So, but yeah,
Right.
this one.
Yeah, but you don't have no sparks. Because it's a liquid drip. The other one is a fuel drip. So you need a spark to push the pistons. You're right. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
The current. That's why you get such a current to begin pushing the piston. Once you get this started, the current.
That's all.
Okay, oh, so cool, we got the fan on, right? So gee, what I was saying, where's the fan cover? So we got a disconnect box somewhere here?
Yeah. So I think just let me know what you want to do.
So gee, I'm gonna bring this.
You want a
So, yeah,
standard?
we're gonna put it in the corner right here. So it'll be above. It'll be above our. Got a disconnect box? But we need a 60 amp disconnect box. It has to be 60 amp. So I would do a straight one and crimp it, and then later on we'll extend it. You know what, turn it off, turn it off. Get the bigger tip. The bigger tip will allow you to bring it clear. Right behind you, right there. So actually, this one turns out. This is the belt sparker. You slip back. And we can use the spark. Guys, with these are air acetylene torches. So there's something called oxygen acetylene. We got the two torches. So the air is getting sucked in through here and it's mixing with the burn, right? So always keep your hand down here. If you keep your hand up here, cut off here.
Oh, you cut off an air too.
This is actually a little no, this is actually a little circuit breaker.
Yeah.
No, we need I mean, we could, so hang on a second. We
I have
could
a whole
do
bunch of
circuit
them.
breaker.
It's just fine. It's just fine.
So you know what, maybe we'll do,
This is the same? Go ahead.
maybe we'll do a little circuit breaker.
No, you don't need that.
No.
It's good.
Let's go.
I was gonna hit it again.
No. It's not right.
But I open again.
Maybe we'll do, maybe we'll do a little board and we'll have the circuit breaker panel in addition to the connector. Let me write this, I'm gonna picture. Out of this mode. You hear me? I said, I just stepped out of the noise. I'm over here balancing the camera for the section. It's off now. Yeah. This shit balance horrible. Fucking choice. What you doing? Yeah, I get paid for little stuff like this. Coming over here and helping with bullshit. He was trying to put 10,000 things on this damn camera. Huh? Oh, right now? Oh gosh. Why you ain't say nothing? Yo, let me get. Yeah, you try to put too much on the damn camera. It's too much. No, it's not. Look, let me get your accessories. Just take it.
I got no. I got it. You call me over here for a reason, right? Look,
Do your job.
look. This thing, the thing that you use to hold the
Take it out of the cage, man.
Just chill. I got it. Where's the equipment at? Where's the rest of the equipment at?
Everything's the same.
So, all right. Sorry, people. That was just a commercial break. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah, I'm twisting things, trying to figure out how to put this here. Yes, of course. Where are you going to talk about? Where are you going to talk about? Hey, what's that? What's that? Oh, that's all. So, the bigger the chip, the more pain, the hotter the temperature gets. Quick. This one we get clean towels, what is it? I can't. You want me to? Oh, what to no, yeah, but maybe no. So you know what? Yes, that's all the run. I'll do it.
No, you gotta fix the damn camera. Max.
Max.
So this is, okay, we made one of the heat pump stations, right? And then we just made a whole bunch of them and it worked out great, right? So that's what we're doing here. We're not just figuring out something, some
Okay.
temporary solution. We're figuring out how we're going to be building our stations going forward. So understand something. So if you check this out, right? This it's basically a miniature circuit breaker panel.
Where's that took up yesterday, right? Something like that?
No, we bought this a long time ago. So if you look here, the same AB, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can actually have 2 separate circuit breakers inside of it. So we can have.
Where's the breaker?
Huh? Just circuit breaker.
How you turn it on?
Huh?
How you turn it on?
No, the circuit breaker over here. So
Oh,
you have-
I don't think that's a lot. You see the circuit, you see the lot? Yeah, I understand that. I understand the circuit. Yes. How you turn it on? This is your circuit breaker. So look like that.
Yeah.
There's a piece that goes like that. There's a piece. Remember we took that piece off? What you saying now? What you saying?
El río la es el que viene de la corriente, pone el negro del sistema, el negro, el que viene de esta vida.
Circuit breakers are downstairs, like.
It's alive, okay. It's alive, all right? One of these. And then. Black and black. Oh, yes. They come. Oh.
Uh-oh.
You it from here, you put the black here, and then you put the white back. You get right line ball again. And then all right, and the unit, that's it, this is the unit. You put the black here, and you put the white. Then you put them in five. Here, black and black.
All right, guys. So move the fan cover and we'll figure that out. Let's braise those the suction and the liquid lines. So remember, we're only braising those ones so we can do a pressure test. Like this.
I got.
So the unit, I'm gonna put one black. Oh, so one unit from here, black, and one unit from the electrical.
Is this your rest? What's your rest?
Oh, so the.
Because I know you got it.
Oh, you know what? The mic I think is going here.
Right, that's where it needs to go. That's why I'm trying to get it. But I need a double-headed spool like this. This ain't gonna work because this side is
This
thicker.
goes here.
No, it's too big.
Oh, man, I have no idea, man.
Nah, you got a double-headed. You have a double-headed piece like this? You probably do. Cause you got everything else.
You would
Matter
take a look around.
of fact, no. Oh no, we fixed it. It's good. I got it, bro.
So, with the.
Okay.
So you gotta raise
So
those.
black and black, white and white.
So yeah, Danny's gotta do like a 24-hour shift coming up. So we gotta get his in while he's available. Huh?
Fixed.
No, it's not fixed.
Look,
No, that's what, but I'm saying
No,
camera.
I'll get the balance. Now I can do the balance because I can get that thing out the way. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So see, now we have more meat there. Even if we want to cut that side later and bend and wrap it around, we can do that. But when they cut it, it's just cut way too short for us to really play with it. So
I'm gonna break that.
now, so you see it's leaning a little bit, but that means that the pipe is just a little bit overexpanded. So we want to try to have it as straight as possible. But then you.
Hold on for a second, right?
I'm gonna break that.
Hello? Yo, who's this? Oh, snap, Mala. What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God. I didn't see you, man. I was surprised to see you in there. I was like, really? That's all. I was like, damn, you didn't say me just like that? Yeah, I'm leaving my mind.
Keep the rod in the flame. The rod, there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
56. Oh, yeah, you did.
So you gotta come back at an angle and still, but you're hitting the fence. Okay, right. Bring the rod there, just hold it, There you go. Wait till the rod goes, there you go. There you go, apply, you gotta apply, Yeah. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Okay, yes.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So don't worry about it. You got it on a little bit. Main thing is just practice. So let's somebody start with the 3-inch line, and then we'll try to keep it.
Cool that pipe down. Careful with your hand touching it, so that pipe is still hot. Oh, pipe is hot. Okay, so hand, that was it.
Hold on one second.
Good.
Look, if you could just control it with the joystick if you want to.
See, take it off the thing. Take it off the thing. Off the track.
Hold on one second. I'm just at work, so take it off of this. It's
Yeah,
all right.
I didn't think about it till then. None of that, he said, what? So,
It was really happening when it was 10 hard. It was hard to get this, it was 10 coverage, then it was like, it should be changing. Okay. We figured out, one height and measure, still, well, so, there you go. Yeah, go ahead, Marlon. But yeah, you gotta bring that flame a little closer. All right, turn them out the pipe.
So that happened today. Earlier, we put it close.
Yes.
The pipe.
So with this one, it gets so hot, it heats up very, very quickly. So you really don't even have to have it on there that long. But I mean, you switch it to the smaller tip.
Mhm.
So the smaller tip is more for precision. This one is very, very quick. But yeah, we gotta practice.
It's done.
Huh? No. So
Battery about the one.
what battery?
Camera.
Okay. So
1%.
Huh?
10%.
okay, I got battery. Just take your battery out. I'll get it.
With the. Oh, we know. I need to.
You think it's wrong? Okay. What do you want to do? Okay. So guys, you can unsweat it too, which is basically melting the brazing rod and you're pulling it off. So this is what we're here to do. I tell people we're here to break stuff. It's better to do it here than on your job or in the field. So break it and put it back together.
All right.
No, I got it.
You got me? How much? Oh,
You get it this way, right? Yeah, you take it off. Well, he raised that whole thing. He raised that whole thing. He did, but he melted the blazing line, and then he put it outside. But he changed the shoot between on that area. No, it's not a lot of shoot with a small tip. When he used a big one, he melted that area.
Yeah.
So that the inside might be a little overextended. So because it's overexpanded, now you got to put too much material on the inside to get it to stick. So that's why when you use, that's why I was saying with the expander, you want to expand it enough so that it fits. So, but you know, this is you got practice. This is what it takes. trying to get that rod off there to make the pipe smooth again. What was he saying with the electrical? Black with the black, the white with the white, the specification? Well, we're gonna do the election, so that's what we're doing. We're making it to a fix. You know, we can, we're making it. Black and the black and the black, but we get probably two different things to turn up. When you're going into the disconnect switch, you have a black wire and probably the red wire. That's the power, right? That's the power. Yeah, they're both like power. Yeah. So you need to make sure the right side is connected. But he said, there is no red wire because that's the and so, well, this is single phase, but it's still, this single phase 208 to 240, so it's still, you get a black and a red. So yeah, we're gonna set it up. That's why we're setting all this up, so we can actually.
So this unit has a black and a red, you saying?
The power is written. You see black and red, right? See those big lines? Black and red, right?
Okay. Oh, we hook up to the red like that. And then the other two,
Well, no, when it goes into the disconnect, you want to be able to break the switch.
Yeah.
So when you pull the thing out, yeah. So you're cutting off the power from going to the machine, but the power is still there on the line side. So we'll wire it up. Yeah, you can be able to learn a lot with this button. So you see the 3/8.
yeah,
So it's kind of the same thing. You know, it's just a little big, so it wasn't sticking. So I mean, we can use this. It's just you gotta fill in the gap with the razor block.
okay.
So we're hot. No, but see, that was like raised out like a half hour ago. It's still hot. That's
So I
why-
have to braise more, I have to braise more. That's what you're saying, basically.
It's not that you have to braise more.
I have to get
So-
into it more.
What you're doing, right? You got your pipe inside here.
I have to braise there.
Well, no, you're trying to fill in the gap.
Yeah.
So the wider the pipe is, the more you have to fill in that gap.
I got you.
So that's why, like when you're using the swage tool, you want to expand, see the fence, just get it
Just
a
get it.
little tight. Just you want it to be tight.
You can just snug it in.
Exactly. Exactly. So even this, if you want, you can cut that, try expand it again. So the main thing here, don't be like, a lot of people get cheeked out when they get around machinery. But you guys be in one. So there's no, we're not gonna free, it's already broken. Like we can't break it any worse, right?
Yeah.
So don't worry about doing things right or wrong. That's what we're here to do, is to break stuff so we can learn. Let me see my.
I'm gonna try to get it, right? Yeah. I'm gonna try to.
So just make sure just make sure, so you gotta open the gap. So just make sure you gotta come at an angle, because you don't wanna burn everything else up. So you gotta come at an angle.
So I'll go like this.
Yeah, you can do that, but you're trying to keep your teeth in that area right there. Right here, and once it gets to a cherry red color, when your rod flow.
All right.
And then what you're waiting to see, the braiding rod start to melt.
Okay.
You don't move that braiding rod until the rod starts to melt from the heat of the metal.
So I keep it on there all the time.
So I'm keeping my flame right here. So the blue part of the flame, not the tail, the middle part. I'm trying to keep it there, and then I'm just bringing my rod right there. When the metal gets hot enough, the rod will start to turn to liquid. Right. And then you start. But what you gotta do, you gotta come from all angles. I gotta come here, I gotta come back around there. And a lot of people do this. People go over like that. You don't want to do that. You're just using the stick and you're trying to stick it in there. Okay. Right? All right. So just bring closer, bring closer. Right here, yeah. Now, no, in the middle. Yeah, right there. All right, now break that. Bring that rod, just hold the rod there. Just wait, hold the rod there. No, not too far, yeah. So you don't want to starve the flame. Okay. So, right? No, it's fine. Okay. So imagine it's like a triangle. You want your triangle to be in that center section right there, right? There's your turn on. Okay, ready? No, this is triangle, just use triangle. Right here, yes. Okay. Now, a little, no, back a little bit, back. Keep your hand back. Right there. Okay. Okay, now hold your eyes. Just wait. There you go. Now you melt. You take it. Right. Now go underneath. Do not move the stick until it starts to melt. Nope. In the middle, in the gap, you're trying to fill the gap. Underneath. No. Flame is not on the metal. Okay. So put some water on that, please. Put some water on that. So that's fine. That's good. Put water on it. Okay.
Is that bad?
It's not that it's bad. You're not visualizing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna lift this whole thing up on the table.
Didn't even break. Didn't even do it. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo it again. Fuck that. Sorry, let me crack at another thing next week. All right, brother. I'm really good with these there. Thank you much. You.
Okay, man, there you go. There you know, there's always stuff to do. So by next week, we'll definitely have this out for you. We'll be able to let's get down into the control stuff. Take care. But yeah.
It didn't even take. I think it's too big, right?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna lift this thing up, go outside. All right. Yep. So move out of there. There you go. All right. All right. Let's see.
It didn't even take. I want to do this again. This is crazy, man. Huh?
Yeah, it was working. Okay.
Just get like this.
All right, put it up.
Huh?
Check it out.
Well, you gotta get your food stuff, right?
Figure it out.
Well,
Hey, look.
you left.
He left. All right. Yep. Now. Okay.
So. Clear out. So look. So I swaged that side of the pipe. What was the, oh, okay, I see, that's, so fire it up. So see how I'm hitting that angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm filling it. Yeah, I'm filling the gap. So you see how it's sometimes it's all a bullet. So I just apply a lump of material on there and hold it on. So see how it's not moving down? So you're nothing, but now I'm trying to fill in the gap. So the material that's there, I'm filling in the gap. Okay. So let me get the water. Well, you see, look. Now it's one whole pipe. Right? Don't forget. Nobody will ever yell at, well, I will yell. But this is not a place where we're gonna freak out over mistakes. We learn from our mistakes.
Where's the more, where's the 50? Is that what we use?
What?
The lead?
No, the brazen rock.
The brazen rock.
So that's for 15% silver,
50, that's 50
15.
or 15.
Yeah. That was the last rod.
No, right there. So I'm just gonna make a little curve.
That's fine. You gotta figure out what works for you.
See, this time I didn't make it so. I put it's where you have to push it a little.
Up in the air, up in the air. Yeah.
Wait, you're right there. That's it, start to get right. Hold it. Just hold it. It'll melt when you go. There you go, see? Now. There you go. Oh, wow, change angle. The other side, change the angle. Keep that flame there, keep the flame there. Okay. Wait till I can know where you're going. Bring your rod closer. There you go. Yeah, no, there you go. A little break. No, a little break. Oh. Okay. So the main thing is it's sticky. It's sticky. Right? So that's the first thing. Even if you can't braid it all at one time, right? Right. You just don't want it to move. Because if it moves, the worst thing that can happen, right? If you're hitting it, and it's not stuck there, it's gonna fall on your skin. That's what you're trying to prevent happening. If it leaks, I can fix that. But if I'm here and I'm pushing it, and the thing falls off, then it's gonna burn. That's what I don't want to happen. So
And so it looks like a stick. It looks like it. Yeah.
it's working a little bit. You see something? Okay. So number one, why up in the air? So you're up in the air, no, because you're outside, number one. Yes. Number two, if you're pointing down at something, you can start a fire. So I'm up and I'm away. All right? Now, because there's water in here, it's gonna take a little longer to heat up. That. That. We're talking about the boogers. I feel like you're heating up the rod too. No, I mean this too, right? No, it's just
So all I'm trying to do. What's it say? Right, so it's on it. Now we can print these. So we're gonna print, and then we're gonna do our pressure test. Okay. Okay, and we'll see where it's leaking from, and then we can fix the leaks. So we get the channel locks. We're gonna print. Hang on a second. Now, I'm just heating this up because there's water in there.
Right.
So I don't want there to be any water in there. Okay, so check this out. So this is what happens when you braze and you don't take the pins out. So remember, when we braze, you always got to take the pins out. You see that little drawer on the floor?
On the straight about.
Yes.
Which one?
So we take the little pins out of here. Put the pin in there and then do it on the opposite side. So be careful because it still might be a little hot.
How do you screw it? And then you pull back and you're supposed to.
No, screw it in. You gotta unscrew it.
Oh, okay.
Like stuff in there. The heat. Not coming out. Yeah, so it should be adjusted. Like you like.
I have to put it back in, right? Yeah.
No, take it out.
No, but I have to put this back in.
Again.
No,